Are you a cancer survivor and confused on if you should eat red meat or skip the breakfast bacon? What's the real story about the risks of these foods for cancer prevention and survivors? Stay tuned for the real deal behind the science, not what you just may see or hear on the media. Hey Shift community, welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that has been studied for decades, but has a lot of misinformation. This is the link between red and processed meat and cancer. It's a complicated subject with a lot of mixed results, but there are some important trends and findings that you need to know. Whether you're trying to make healthier choices or want to simply stay informed, our goal with Shift is to empower you with facts to help you feel educated and make choices that fit into your life. So what exactly is red meat? In most American diets, this is beef, pork, and lamb. Red meat is actually a great product in a lot of ways, packed with B vitamins, heme iron, zinc, and protein, all things our bodies need. But as with many things, too much of something good can actually be harmful. Many studies have examined the relationship between red meat and cancer, but the results have been very inconsistent. This happens a lot in research. Studies are designed different. We don't always know how much people eat as far as the quantities of red meat, and every single person is different. This actually makes it really hard to say in science that red meat causes cancer. However, some patterns have started to emerge that are important to know. According to the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute for Cancer Research, there is strong evidence that a diet high in red meat increases your risk of colorectal cancer. There are weak links in red meat and cancer with some types of cancer. This includes throat cancer, lung, pancreas, and prostate. For cancer survivors of these types, it is recommended to reduce or avoid red meat. So what about processed meat like ham, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, or deli meat? Processed meat is actually the third leading dietary factor associated with cancer in adults. What is processed meat? It is something that is transformed through smoking, curing, or adding preservatives. The research is very clear that a high intake of processed meat increases your risk of colorectal cancer, and there are associations between processed meats and the same cancers that we heard in red meat: lung, stomach, and pancreas. So what about the other types of cancer? Well, this is really important to know if this is you. The scientific evidence does not show a correlation between consuming red and processed meats in certain types of cancer such as breast, ovarian, blood cancer, and many others. However, individuals who have had a cancer diagnosis are at an increased risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. They also often struggle to achieve a healthy weight and body composition. Therefore, reducing consumption of red and processed meats is recommended due to things like saturated fat and calorie intake. We recommend through Shift following the AICR guidelines to limit red meat consumption to no more than 3 to 4 palm-sized servings per week. Choose the leanest and least processed options available to you and limit red meat to special occasions only. We will add a link to these guidelines in the description for you to follow. While red meat and processed meat can be part of your diet, it's essential to be mindful of how much and how often you consume them. By making small changes, like eating more poultry, fish, eggs, and plant-based foods, limiting processed meat can lower your risk of cancer while still enjoying the foods you love. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. If you want to take a deep dive into the entire 12-week My Lifestyle Shift program, check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.